guys, how's it going? Thanks for joining me back on my channel here, Eden Explores. But it's the second installment of the demolition process for my van Millie. First, as you can see, there is a lot to be done still, so we have a lot of work ahead of us. I'm super excited to have a second demo day and to take you guys along with me. Here we go. We are going to try to take off everything. The walls, the ceiling, the floor was a real pain, especially these things here. They're like metal anchors for the chairs. They have been the biggest pain to get out, especially these ones in the back with that like bed seat. It literally made a hole because of all the rust. So we're definitely getting somewhere. The ceiling is coming down, which is great. There is electrical sticking out everywhere, to which I am going to use my phone a friend and get their opinion on. But otherwise, the demo is looking good. My goal is to have the ceiling down today. If we could get the walls, that would be phenomenal. But there might be a final demo day 3 to kind of just tidy up the very, very last little bits of this thing because there's a lot.
Hey you, I saw you from the distance. Hey you, can we talk? Hey you, I think you're my subsistence. Hey you, or am I wrong? And now, you know, I lose my own side. My love is out of my mind. And you, I'm not more than a dream.
So I'm like convinced that the van demolition takes as long as it does. One, because I'm obviously a super novice, don't know what I'm doing. I'm still so not used to filming. My neighbors walked by and I was like, but yeah, so, and number 2, because I dance a lot, because the music I play I think is great. So sometimes you just have to move. So it's been pretty awesome. As I go demolishing the ceiling and the walls, I'm noticing there are certain like structural, I guess like beams or something that they go across and across this way in the van, and that's what the manufacturers use to well, screw everything into. And so it's just really cool because now I know exactly where I can screw in like my flooring and stuff for like cabinets and stuff like that. So that's awesome. Well, I am going to stop for a lunch break. It is currently 1 p.m., but I'm really happy with the progress that we've made. The ceiling is pretty much down. Really, there's just the two walls now, the two sides. So we're gonna see how much we can get done until the daylight leaves us, because here in Canada it leaves around 4 or 5 p.m. in the winter. So yeah, let's just keep going after a quick lunch break. So I'm back from lunch and I'm going to keep on keeping on. This van should be an advertisement for duct tape, because this stuff is still so sticky, even like 20 plus years later. So I don't know what brand this is, but holy cow, you've outdone yourself. Oh, I had to pause the music because I have to show you this. It's absolutely crazy. So this piece of wood has like, it's like really glued kind of in there. It's like paper mache that like covers everything. But I obviously am trying to take this piece of wood down because I don't want the big piece of wood, but I am going to be keeping like these beams. That way when I go to rebuild, I can just screw right into those. But yeah, this piece of wood is a little bit too big, so I'm just trying to get that piece down now. Where's my tools? It's such a good... I was really hoping I could salvage these blinds and I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Part of the wall here that is attached to the seatbelt area is proving to be a little bit trickier, and there's a just jumble of wires in there, so I'm just leaving that as is. there was wood here to make it, to like have a piece of wood here to like screw into. So I'm gonna put a fresh piece of wood afterwards.
Right in there to fix it all up.
Exactly.
And it could be a good base, I suppose.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of pulling everything out. Hey guys. So that was just my roommate. He was just wondering kind of what I was doing out here. But yeah, so I just wanted to, I guess, stop and take a second to kind of show you where we're at. So yeah, it looks like a hot mess because it is a hot mess. However, it's a little bit of organized chaos. The wires are kind of the only thing here that kind of look very daunting, but everything else is pretty straightforward. Again, the bolts are just going to have to be something that I may need to ask for help with. Definitely ecstatic to see that the doors are really clean, no rust. That's like, I would say like significant. There's like oil, I guess, or something like grease kind of in the inside you can see there, but other than that it's really clean and it looks good. The frame is intact. I kind of got a little ambitious, started taking this off, and then realized that the doors may not close properly without it, so I just screwed that back in. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna clean up all of this, and we're losing some daylight. I've had to put the ISO on this camera, which is like the exposure with the light, up significantly because it's actually getting quite dark. But we're gonna try to work as much as we can, and hopefully we can get the back doors also completely rid of that garbage. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's actually the next day. I just wanted to film a little outro just to let you know pretty much the entire van has been gutted now. I will show a couple of before and after pictures here, but just to give you the gist of it, the walls, the ceiling, all the doors are now completely bare. And I also want to touch base about this one girl that I have seen on YouTube. Her name's Jenelle, Eliana, I think, and I just think she's so cool. I think you should go check out her channel. She's, I think, a relatively new YouTuber as well. She's built quite the community on YouTube here just within, I think, the last year, but for good reasons. She's really cool, really funny, and yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about her. I love seeing new and young, I mean, people of all ages, but people around my age as well who are doing the van life either out of necessity, out of a desire to travel, out of a desire to just not pay rent. It's always just a really cool thing to see more and more people kind of jumping on board. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have for today. I am pretty exhausted. I don't know if you can kind of see on my face, but I'm a little tired from that demolition, but I will catch you in the next one. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe and build my community as well. Till the next one, bye.